Guys, this month's box is fire. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, of course, is another BoxyCharm unboxing. This is for the month of July, and I am so excited about all of the products in this box. I actually filmed this video yesterday, and then at the end of it, completely forgot to record my intro and conclusion, so you guys will see that the look that I'm wearing now is slightly different than the look that I show you guys when I'm unboxing the actual box in the video. I did use all of the same products as I used in that video yesterday, except I decided to use some of the gold from the palette as well. So if you guys want to see my first impressions of this month's box and my thoughts and a complete makeup tutorial using all of the products, just keep on watching. Okay guys, before I show you the first product from the box, I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation and concealer. For foundation today, I'm of course using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in Natural Beige. It's number 205, and I'm just going to apply that with my Beauty Blender. Okay, next I'm going to do a little bit of light cream contouring using the Pure Cameo Contour Dual-Ended Contour Foundation in medium. I actually wore the foundation and the contour yesterday and it was gorgeous, but I wanted to use a different foundation today, so I'm just going to use the contour side. Now I'm going to go ahead and correct my under eyes using the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Corrector palette, and I'm using the shade number 1. It's the peachy one. I absolutely love the formula of these, and I can't believe it, but I've actually switched over to using this from the Becca Brightening Under Eye Corrector because this one is a thinner formula, but it isn't super dry at the same time and leaves a really nice finish and does a really great job at counteracting those blue tones. For concealer today, of course, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and today's shade is Light Neutral. Okay, and now actually getting into the first item. This is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo. So what this actually has in it is a matte powder, setting powder, and a glow setting powder. So on the card here it says that the matte side controls oil and minimizes pores, and then you can apply the glow to achieve a subtle lit from within highlight. So I am going to, of course, take the matte side first on my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. This is number 8, and I'm just going to dip into that translucent matte powder and start off by setting my under eyes and lids, and then work my way around the rest of the face. And the finish looks very nice. You can't really detect any powder on the skin, which is great and exactly what you want. I do need to go in though with like a smaller brush or my Beauty Blender to set right up underneath my eyes. This is the Luxie brush that came in last month's box, and I'm going to dip into that glow powder and start to apply it to my cheekbones and the higher points of my face. So looking at this, the finish is really nice. My pores are definitely blurred, and the glow definitely creates a very natural glow. Like, I've never seen as natural of a glow in my skin as from like a highlighter or a powder product as I do here. It's very subtle, but you can see it when my face turns in the light. It just looks very healthy and nourished, and I like it so far. So I did go ahead and apply some bronzer and blush really quickly. Now I'm moving on to the next item in the box, and this is the Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. So this one I'm a little bit skeptical about because when people say Universal Eyebrow Pencil, they don't usually work for everybody, but we will test it out. We'll see if we can get a lighter finish out of not pressing so hard, and then a darker finish with a little bit more pressure. My first impressions of this are that the packaging is very awesome. It has almost like Egyptian hieroglyphs on it, and it's shiny gold and it's double-ended, so you've got the pencil in one end, and it almost looks like a thicker version of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what is that brow pencil called? I can't think of it right now. And then the other end has a spoolie built in, which I love because I like to brush through my brows before and after to kind of disperse the product and put all of my hairs into place. So the product is coming off really nicely. I don't really have to push very hard to get payoff, which is really nice because some of these pencils are very, very dry and you have to push really hard to even get any of the color to show up. So I'm impressed by this so far. It's pretty easy to outline. I'm kind of holding it to the side and using the edge to create the edges of my brows so that I don't really have to clean up too much at the end. It's definitely coming together. It looks really nice and natural. I'm not sure though if somebody who has really light hair would actually be able to use this without it turning too dark. So I will say I do like this product. I don't love it because even using a pretty light hand in general, I feel like I used a pretty light hand. These are even a little bit darker than I would personally want them, so I'm not sure how somebody with blonde hair or even light brown hair or someone fairer than me or someone with red hair would really be able to get away with using this without their eyebrows looking way too dark. And I also don't really like the shape of the product because it's a little bit thick. It's really hard to get a nice clean line without having to clean up around the edges, and it kind of smudges a little bit, but that's okay. Let's move on to the next product. So the next product I have here is the Blink and BoxyCharm Electric Eyes palette. So I've never tried Blink eyeshadows before, but I'm pretty sure I've heard good things about them. But look at these colors. Like this one right here, can we talk about that? That's definitely the one that I want to use today. It's the first one that I just completely gravitated towards. And you guys have no idea how much self-control it took me not to swatch any of these yet, so I'm about to do that right now. First impressions are, though, like they look like they're going to be very, very pigmented and have a great foil effect. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that there is no matte shade for your crease or transition. I would have preferred like one of these two shades here to be like a matte brown shade, matte medium toned brown, and that would have been perfect for me. I only really need one shade to go in there, but it's not a big deal because I am a makeup collector, so I do have other palettes that have matte shades, so it's easy enough for me to just grab like the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. That's actually what I'm going to use to make this whole eye look work, but that is one thing that I would change about this. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. This is definitely going to be a good lid color for those of you who like to keep it natural, but for me, I'm actually going to be using this on my brow bone and inner corner. I'm sure you could even use this color very lightly as a highlight for the rest of your face. You don't want it to go too crazy because this one is actually pretty pigmented, so you could create like light stripes on your face if you're not careful. Ooh, this is a really pretty gold shade. Look at that pigment, guys. I do really, really like these colors. And the reason why I did 3 swipes is because there does seem to be, like, it's kind of powdery, so there may be some fallout from it when you're using it, so I would suggest doing your eyes before your face with this product, but it was just had a little bit of powder that needed to be smoothed out. Wow. You see that, guys? These shadows actually really remind me of the Natasha Denona formula, which is crazy. I know, they're so expensive. I have one of her little like 5-piece palettes and I love it, and the quality is so good, and this is definitely, they're very creamy. They remind me of this, of Natasha Denona, and they also kind of remind me of the Urban Decay like super foiled eyeshadows as well. Or not Urban Decay, Makeup Geek, sorry. And this is a gorgeous brown shade, which would be perfect for like a little bit more intense smoky eye. Love that too. So I'm definitely going to be using this shade here and this shade here. I wish I could use them all today. I usually do that, but another time. But first I need to build up the crease. I already set my eyes with that translucent setting powder by Bare Minerals that you guys already saw, so I'm just going to go straight into the crease, grabbing a Morphe M441 brush and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm trying to think, since I'm using that cranberry shade, I could go a little bit warmer in the crease, so I'm thinking I'm going to start with Raw Sienna. Okay, and then I'm going to warm it up a little bit more, I think using Venetian Red here, and just take that slightly lower. Actually, I'm going to grab a smaller brush as well. I'm taking the Morphe M411 brush and dipping into that. I'm working that lower into my crease. I feel like cranberry eyes have been a really trendy thing lately, even for the past year or so, and I love them. They complement every single eye color. And I just love that people are being more adventurous with their makeup looks and trying things that are a little bit out of the norm and out of the box. It just makes me really happy. Next I'm going to take a Morphe M431 and tap into that highlight shade. I'm not going to dampen my brush just so that I can see what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the brow bones. That's a really, really great payoff. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes and mascara, and I will be right back to show you what else is in the box. Okay, and now that I have my lashes on, I can go ahead and move on to the next product in the box. We have two more here. I did go ahead and line my lips because the next product is a lip product. This is one of the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips, which I love these. I have quite a few of them. I do prefer the Ultra Satin lips just because I don't love like super matte lips because my lips get pretty dry, but that is just a personal preference. This is the shade Notion, and I was very deceived by this box because I thought that this color was going to be very, very close to this shade, like a bright peachy coral color, or bright coral color. Why did I even say peach? And but it actually isn't. So it is actually this more deep crimson color, which I absolutely love and goes so well with this kind of eye look, or any eye look you could come up with using the eyeshadow palette, and I thought that was very clever. So it does suggest to go ahead and line your lips, so I did line it using another ColourPop product. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF, which is just supposed to be like a nice natural nude color. I didn't have a shade that really matched this, so I just went ahead and used this one. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this in a very thin layer. I'm going to show you what a swatch looks like first. So very pigmented, very bold, nice deep dark crimson color. I love it. And there you have this lip color. Again, this is the shade Notion. And then onto the very last item in the box. This is called Project Beauty Spray Set and Go Makeup Setting Spray. And of course we all know what makeup setting spray is. You can use it to dampen your brush, to create a more foiled effect out of your eyeshadows. You can get a more intense payoff when you're applying your powder highlights, but then of course you can use it just to good old set and refresh your makeup throughout the day. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that a little shake. This does have glycerin in it, which I love in makeup setting sprays because it does, you know, glycerin is the glue of the makeup world, so it's really going to stick and adhere to that foundation and make it so that it lasts all day long. Okay guys, so that is it for this month's unboxing. I hope that you like this video. If you guys are interested in getting a BoxyCharm, they are $21 a month. It's a subscription service where you get 4 to 5 full-size products every month, which is absolutely incredible. I don't know why anybody wouldn't join this program. But anyway, there is a link down below that will send you straight there. And yeah, if you guys like this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!